Astro Bot, the brand new PlayStation 5 exclusive platformer, has come out, and I've gotta say, it is pretty damn good. This game really feels like if you take the level design and gameplay of Mario Galaxy and sprinkled in the collectathon aspect of Super Mario Odyssey. The premise of the game is simple. You're flying in your PS5 shaped mothership that then gets attacked by an alien which causes you to crash. You then spend the game searching the cosmos for your missing friends and parts to repair your ship. The locations that you visit are the highlight of the game. Most of the levels are linear sections with some secrets to uncover and collectibles to find, while the rest are shorter levels meant to hit you with a specific challenge. The planets all feel so distinct from one another, with each having their own setting and mechanics. These mechanics come in the form of power-ups that allow you to do more than just jump and punch. There are a decent amount of power-ups that you will be able to use throughout the game, and they can range from simple ones, such as the one that lets you dash forward, or the one that launches you upward into the air. But there are some really fun ones in there, like the one that lets you roll around as a ball, and the one that lets you stop time. I don't want to spoil much, but there are some levels in there as well that take heavy influence from previous PlayStation games, and they have power-ups that match. The one that I will show a little bit of is the one based on God of War, since that one was shown in the trailer. In that level, you are given Kratos' axe, and you're able to throw it around, recall it back to you, freeze stuff with it, and it basically just feels like taking a trip down memory lane of Ragnarok. The attention to detail here is insane, and you can really tell that the developers put all of their love and care into this product. And just like Mario Odyssey, they understand how gamers are, and they encourage you to mess around in the sandbox. There was one moment in particular where I wanted to get on top of a building that I thought I wasn't supposed to reach, and by doing some clever jumps and power-up usage, I managed to make it to the top. And at the top, a bunch of coins spawned in front of me, seemingly congratulating me for breaking out of the sandbox. And also, just like Odyssey, you can get cosmetics with these coins, so there's a reason to keep collecting them. Now, while I think that all of the main levels are great, not all of the challenge levels are winners, especially the ones that are as simple as walk an arena, kill 2 guys, you win, congratulations. Levels like that definitely feel like padding. Some of the challenge levels also were just plain annoying, and the problem is that these levels don't have checkpoints. So having to restart one of the longer ones several times over got a little frustrating, especially when you die near the end of them. But besides that, all of the missions were a joy to run through. Now, let's talk about the boss fights. In terms of the main bosses, I thought all of them were great, except for one, and I really enjoyed the snake boss in particular. The mini bosses at the end of a random level were a little too simple for my liking, but I guess that's okay considering they were just random extra fights added in there. Now all of this culminates in the final boss fight, which is absolutely phenomenal. It blew my expectations out of the water and is by far the best part of this game. That whole final level on its own, not just the boss fight, everything before it, that final level is insanely good, probably my favorite section of the entire game. Something else that I wanted to mention is that Astro Bot makes full use of the PS5 controller, with so many core features of this game utilizing it, ranging from solving puzzles based on the vibration of the controller, to gyro-controlled moments, to even needing to blow on it for a few sections. The physics in this game also blew me away, as there's so many moments in this game where the developers throw hundreds of small objects at you to play with, and it is so satisfying to do so. It's like some itch I didn't even know I had was being scratched playing this game. I do have one major complaint about this game though, and that is its length. I got the Platinum Trophy in just 13 hours. For context, the average time estimate to beat Mario Galaxy is 15 hours, and that is just beating it normally. If you wanted to 100% it, it adds another 20 hours on top. Finishing everything this game has to offer in just 13 hours doesn't feel that great, considering that this was a full-priced $60 game. I think $40 would have been a better price point. However, they have already confirmed that free DLC is on the way, which will add some time trials, which I'm actually very excited for. So, depending on how much content they add to this game over time, maybe it will end up earning its price point eventually. Overall, this is the best non-Mario platformer I have played since A Hat in Time. However, if I had to pick between those two games, I would still probably put A Hat in Time over this. With that being said, though, this is still a phenomenal game, and the devs deserve all of the praise that they are getting. When I was about 75% of the way through the game, I was thinking that this was probably an 8 out of 10. But the end really blew me away, not just the final level, but some of the final secret levels too. The ending was phenomenal and absolutely elevated the experience. So I'm going to give this game a 9 of diamonds. If you like platformers, then you will have a good time here. And those are my thoughts on the game. Later.